French media has responded with outrage at news that celebrated author and political activist Bernard-Henri Levy was reportedly barred from accompanying former President Nicolas Sarkozy from a visit to Libya earlier this week on the grounds that he was Jewish, despite being a vocal and influential advocate of the French and British-led military intervention to back the pro-democracy movement in 2011. Levy, known affectionately as BHL, is largely credited with persuading then-President Sarkozy to send in French warplanes to aid the anti-government activists in their campaign to oust the late autocratic leader Muammar Gaddafi. He later published a book detailing his reasons for backing the intervention, in which he said that a primary factor for his activism was his Jewish identity. He wrote that he had entered the political arena carrying the standard of his Jewish name against one of the worst enemies of Israel. According to French news sources, the prominent intellectual was banned because municipal authorities were afraid his Jewish background could provoke attacks by Islamist militias, whose influence has spread across the country since the Arab Spring uprisings toppled the former secular government. This latest incident has added to mounting fears over the spread of Islamist fundamentalism in Libya. On September 11th last year, an attack on the US Embassy in Benghazi claimed the lives of 4 people, including the American ambassador Christopher Stevens. Earlier this month, Libyan Coptic Christians took to the streets in protest over a suspicious death and alleged torture of Christian detainees accused of trying to convert Muslims. Some moderates and religious minorities have expressed concerns that they could be persecuted if the rising flood of Islamist militias is not stopped.